IPL, intense pulse light, 4 dyschromias for reds, browns. It's color correction. If you don't have one, you absolutely need to have one if you're going to rejuvenate faces. It's a must have. Because this is one of the key 3 things that happen as we all age, is getting age spots, sunspots, discoloration. So we're using light to identify areas in the skin. That light targets reds and browns, hits them with this wavelength, and causes them to come to the surface and flake off. We're using that through the highest peak power and left-shifted photon spectrum. I just said a bunch of scientific stuff, and it's right before lunch and everyone's falling asleep, so let me explain that. Highest peak power just means it is laying down a lot of this light energy. Boom, smacking it hard. Left shifted means it's targeted specifically for where our reds and browns lived. So most of the industry is over here at the wavelengths between 750 and 1,000. InMode has shifted our target wavelengths to cover 550, maybe up to 800, which is where reds and browns live. So this filter allows us, what it does is it allows us to be much more specific, which equates to efficiency. Less treatments required to get to the end point, is all that's saying. 1 or 2 treatments, and that's what this data is showing. So if you haven't seen IPL, most of you have in this room. It's very, very, very powerful. Screen furthest left is before, and then after 2 weeks, we get to a nice foundation without discolorations. This is what it looks like after a day. That can be up to 3 days, maybe 5 days, depending on how sun damaged the skin is, but they flake off. So you need to tell your patients there is some social downtime, but no procedural. It's snappy during the procedure, but it doesn't hurt after. So it's social downtime only. So they're going to have these spots on their face for 3 to 5 days. So if that bothers your patients, they need to plan appropriately, but there's no actual procedural downtime. It's not like you're laid up after this. More IPL before and afters. Feel free to take pictures because the wavelengths that we used are on the bottom.